The next pitch, foul tip, strike three. Marcus Semien goes down on a breaking ball. A three-pitch strikeout for Kyle Bradish as the slider disposes of Semien to open up today's game.
He started to use that sinker more and more to righties as the year went on, through two of those. Then the slider. That is the dazzler. That is one of baseball's best pitches, period.
This guy swings at it more than anybody in baseball. And does here. Lashing it to left center field. Hayes is back to get it. 2 up and 2 down in his first inning for Kyle Bradish.
And with 2 outs here is Robbie Grossman. Payoff pitch again. Grossman hits a hard grounder over first. It is fair. It's past the diving Mountcastle down the line. Karam's off the sidewall and Robbie cruises into second with a double. Well, he did what he does best. He saw a lot of pitches. Worked the count full, fouled one off, and then ripped one past Mountcastle down the line. It brings up Adolis Garcia with a runner at second and 2 outs.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a sinker diving down and in. Kyle Bradish bookends his first postseason innings
with action. Austin Hayes swats the first one that he sees to Marcus Semien. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Stretch-like delivery from Heaney, and there's a swing. There's a one-hopper out to deep short. Seager's got it. His throw is a little wide, but staying on the bag.
Santander hit on the ground off the left side of the mound and will head to center field. Base hit for Santander. Now the Orioles have their first hit. Like Texas, it comes with 2 outs.
On the 9th pitch, Mountcastle pulls it to third. Josh Young's got it. Texas very steady to
strike 3. Went up the ladder, and Heim is a strikeout victim.
The 1-2 comes home. He got him. Stuck with a fastball. And he's got his 4th K already.
Everyone's standing at Camden Yards. 0-2, 2 outs. Bradish fires. And he put him away. And Kyle Bradish, after the leadoff walk.
To Grossman inside corner to get him. And the 6th strikeout for Kyle Bradish.
And here's Adolis Garcia, who struck out his first time up. The pitch is lined over third. That's a fair ball. Whistling past Urias and down the line. Into the corner goes Hayes. He bounds away from him momentarily. It's a 1-out 2-bagger for Adolis Garcia in a scoreless game.
Here it is Evan Carter.
Swings on the first pitch, lines it down the right field line, and that is in there for a hit. 1 hop to the wall. Adolis got a late start, but he's heading home. The throw goes to second. He is safe. The legend of the kid continues.
Evan Carter, who just turned 21 a little more than a month ago.
And he's playing the game at a different level right now.
With 1 out, here's Jonah Heim. Heim swings and lines one toward left. It's through a base hit past a diving Henderson. Carter around third, and he will score. And the Rangers lead it 2-0.
Another amazing play by Evan Carter. That line drive was hit right at him, and he somehow got his body under that line drive so that it could make its way into the outfield.
The Rangers have 5 hits in the inning and now have a Heim at third, Lowe at second, and Taveras at first. Marcus with a chance to break this open.
The kick of 2 base runners today. They're Anthony Santander and Anthony Santander.
Oh, this is the guy for me, Mountcastle. This is the guy I think that can make some noise.
Bangs a base hit down the line. That'll scoop by Carter all the way to the wall. Santander busted around third. He hits for the plate. He'll score. And the Orioles have broken through.
There's your noise from Ryan Mountcastle. He rocks a changeup into the left field corner and sends this stadium into overdrive for the first time in a game.
Yeah.
Texas 2, Baltimore 1 in Game 1 of the American League Division Series.
0-2 to Grossman. Is in there for strike 3. Fastball to the top of the zone, and Bradish has his 8th.
3-2 offering. Breaking ball, swing and a miss for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts in the 5th.
That is going to do it for Bradish. Think maybe a little earlier than we were hitting 8.
Here's a ball hit deep to center field by Young. Going back is Mullins. He's at the wall. He looks up. It's gone. Josh Young parks one just over the wall, just to the right of straightaway center. His first career postseason home run has given Texas single and a walk.
Swing a high drive, right center field. That ball is absolutely crushed. 10 rows up in the bleachers. Anthony Santander with a solo home run, and this is a 1-run ball game again.
A run in the 7th.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ripped it past him at 98 up and in. 11th strikeout of the game.
Heim lifts a fly ball to the left field corner. Hayes on the move. Austin Hayes with a diving, tumbling catch.
Austin Hayes got a little bit later swing by Heim, but ended up making another highlight reel catch.
Rio. High and away for ball Fuller. 4-pitch walk, nothing close.
In the dirt, kicks away. There goes Hayes, and the tying run is in scoring position.
Jonah Heim had no chance. That was buried right in the dirt and then took a long carom up the third base line.
The last 8 times the Orioles have faced Chapman, they've scored 9 runs. They've scored 5 of those 8 outings. They are not as intimidated as they used to be in the Wallace Chapman.
He's aboard with the game on the line. Back-to-back walks from Chapman. Now they haven't gotten this man out.
Rangers hoping to turn 2. There's a swing and a ground ball wide to third, picked by Young. To second for 1, on to first, double play. 5-4-3. What a great turn by Marcus Semien as the throw by Josh Young was high.
2 balls and 2 strikes, now 1-run game. Chance of let's go O's all across the ballpark.
Mountcastle swings and misses at the high fastball.
Chapman stares Mountcastle right back to the dugout as he powers 100 by Mountie. And despite a promising start, the Orioles don't score in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
And off.
1-0, and that's a line drive into right. It's down for a base hit.
Tying run at first. Winning run at the plate. There goes Henderson. Throw from Heim. He got him. Jonah Heim throws out Gunnar Henderson.
What a throw!
And it was not particularly close.
I think Henderson may have hesitated a bit on his way to second, and that may have cost him.
Payoff pitch to Hicks. He struck him out swinging.
And just like that, Baltimore's down to its last out. Adam Frazier, last hope for the Orioles.
And a cue shot hit to third. Young's got it. He sets, he throws, he got him, and game over.
Eddie Julian, there's the walk to start it off for Minnesota. They've got their leadoff man aboard.
Polanco, 14 homers, 48 knocked in.
1-1, and a breaking ball is lined into right field for a base hit. Polanco's aboard. Julian takes a big turn. The throw behind him, but he was able to scramble back in time. And the first 2 Twins are aboard for Royce Lewis, who is one of the heroes in the wild card series. So now here's Lewis. RBI opportunity early. What a story he's been since August the 23rd. 4 grand slams. Goes with the fastball, bounce to short, glove by Pena. Altuve the relay, double play. 2 down, on to third goes Julian.
Just with the doctor order, Dr. Verlander, a 2-hopper right to Pena, perfect flip to Altuve, easy turn. Royce Lewis not running 100%. I mean, much easier on the Astros.
Here's Kepler, no swing, and it's ball 4. More balls than strikes thrown in this inning by Verlander. 11 out of the zone, just 7 strikes. He'll now face Kirilloff to try to finish off this inning, and he probably wants to finish off this inning here with Correa on deck. First and third, 2 outs in the opening inning of the series. Back up the middle, Pena's there, and Verlander shakes out of the jam.
2 years.
Over deals to Altuve, who launches the first pitch deep to left field. A familiar sight. 1-0 to Crawford boxes.
A leadoff homer for Jose Altuve. 1-0 Astros. 1 pitch into the bottom of the first.
That's 24 jacks in his postseason career now for Altuve. Second most all time behind Manny Ramirez is 29. What a way to start.
Payoff to Bregman is lifted in the air to left. Out is Correa, in is Wallner. It'll be Correa for out number 1.
Alvarez, the Astros DH.
Swing and a miss, struck him out with a high fastball. As Overs come back and retired the last 2 for a strikeout for Bailey.
Here's Jose Abreu.
He lifts a 1-1 into center field, on the infield rather. It'll be the second baseman, Julian, with the catch to end. He was 17 by Houston with the number 1 pick. Back up the middle. Altuve to his right. Can't get it, nor can Pena. Correa takes a big turn, but he'll stay at first base with a leadoff single.
So Ryan picks up his first postseason career hit. It's a 1-out single to left field. 2 on, 1 out. Twins down 1.
Michael A. Taylor to short. Could be 2 again. Pena, Altuve, back-to-back innings with a double. Playoff hero. Hard hit ball. Back up the middle. Into center field. A 2-out knock for Pena. And it must be October again. He is aboard with 2 down here in the second for Martin Maldonado.
That's a solid base hit for Pena to start the postseason. He's thinking to himself, I'm back. He used to say here in Houston it was Carlos Correa time. Well, right now in the postseason, it is Jeremy Pena time.
In the air to left. Playable for Wallner. That should retire the side. And does for over. A nice bounce back inning. Leaves a man stranded. Both pitchers, one time through the order. Through two. Walk to begin the game against Verlander. Hard hit ball by Julian towards the gap in left center field, and that's off the wall. Looking for extra bases, and the rookie will cruise into second. Going the opposite field on 2 strikes to get into scoring position. What a shot by Julian.
Again, the Twins threatening, only down 1 run.
Breaking ball on the ground to third. Nice pick by Bregman, and they've got Julian caught in a rundown. The lead runner is retired for out number 2. Fielder's choice for Lewis. Bregman with a nice pick and heads-up play to get the lead runner in scoring position. The Twins are 0 for 5 with men in scoring position now.
And terrible base running right here by Julian. I don't know where he's going. Maybe he thought there was 2 outs. I don't know. But even if this ball gets through the infield, he's not scoring on this ball. So you have to make this ball go through. And you know Lewis, now with Lewis on first, he's going to take 3 hits with his bad hamstring to score.
Now Verlander a strike away from getting out of yet another inning when the leadoff man reached.
Breaking ball, got him. Strike 3, low and in with the curve. And Verlander strikes out a pair here in the 3rd inning. And he hits Bregman, and he'll reach with 1 out. Here's Alvarez. He'll be sitting on a changeup. Hold your ears if he gets a hold of one. Over delivers. And that one's hammered. Si, senor. Deep into the seats in right field. He got the changeup and was all over it. 3-0 Astros on a pair of homers.
7th career postseason home run for Yordan Alvarez. You called it, Steve. He was sitting on that changeup. Now, it wasn't a very good one. It was down the middle.
He almost single-handedly won the division series last year against Seattle. And he has given Houston a 3-0 lead on over. And
More booze this time around, yeah.
it was off speed. It's lined Altuve. 2 up and 2 down. He gets through Kirilloff and Correa. There's still nobody out in the 4th. That curve is starting to look much sharper now for Verlander. Chance for his first 1-2-3 inning of the day in the 4th. 0-2 to Wallner.
Got him. Strike 3. Another slider, Wallner for the Twins.
On the ground is short. That's picked up by Correa. And he gets Altuve and leaves a couple of men stranded. Still 3-0 through 4 innings in game 1.
And that is the second walk that Maeda has allowed. Astros in business with 2 on and nobody out. And now it's Jose Abreu who is 0 for 2. The pop out and a ground out.
In the air, deep left field. Playable for Wallner towards the corner. That is down. It is going to score a run. Bregman is in. Alvarez stops at second, and Jose Abreu makes it 4-0 Houston.
Oh, Bregman's not their fastest runner, but he may be one of their most intuitive base runners. He got a great read on it. He was almost standing on the 3rd base bag by the time that ball fell.
So Alvarez still at second. Abreu still at first with 2 out for Chas McCormick. Slide out to deep right center and grounded out. And that is smacked in the left center field. That's going to be down for a base hit. Alvarez around 3rd and coming home. Here comes the throw to the plate by Wallner. It's cut off. Alvarez scores standing up. Abreu is tagged out to end the inning, trying to go to 3rd, but the run counts. Astros get 2 in the inning. And that RBI for Chas McCormick extends the run in his last 22 innings against the Twins. That dates back to 2019. Carlos Correa comes to the plate, 1 for 2, single and a soft line out.
Correa, and he is upset with Brian Knight. A 6th Verlander strikeout. Neris ends up hitting Matt Wallner. Jeffers flips one into right center field. That gets down for a base hit. On to second goes Wallner. Twins without a hit with a runner in scoring position so far, 0 for 5. Things could get very interesting for Minnesota's offense.
And now it's up to Polanco, who's 1 for 3 this afternoon.
Polanco lifts one deep to right field, and he just changed the complexion of this game with one very important swing to the upper deck in Houston. It's 5-3 when they needed it most. One of their longest tenured Twins comes up clutch.
2nd career postseason home run for Polanco, a swing the Twins desperately needed here, and now they're down 2.
The swing they needed to get back in it. Here's Lewis. Lewis lifts one now. Back to back go the Twins, and we've got a 1-run game here in game 1. His 3rd postseason home run. And the Twins shocking the Houston bullpen in the 7th. It's not the Bomba squad of 4 years ago, but this team can punch it. And 2 huge swings has made it a 1-run game.
And Dusty Baker is going to make a move here in the 7th inning.
Here's Brian Abreu.
And an excuse me base hit from Max Kepler. Now everything innings coming up, Minnesota, but it's going to be a close play at second. He's in. An accidental check swing double, and the tying run is in scoring position for the Twins in the 7th. And here's Kirilloff. Within the matter of about 5 pitches, this game completely shifted. Pitch of the game to this point.
Breaking ball, got him. Strike.
Homered in this game already.
Breaking pitch, hammer down the right field line. Fair or foul? That ball's fair. Off of the Chick-fil-A foul pole. Jordan, second home run of the ball game. Boy, you talk about Mr. October.
One big thing about Alvarez and Tucker, yes, they brought in Thielbar. They're not affected by left-handed pitching. That's a curveball, doesn't do much. Alvarez clips it so far out front. It's the Chick-fil-A foul pole down the right field line.
First multi-homer game in the postseason in Jordan Alvarez's career.
So it's a walk. He's on first base, and Brantley will be the batter.
Is outside off the glove of Jeffers, and on to second base goes Abreu. Here's an athletic throw. Oh my goodness, what a play by Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers dropped that ball, and then Abreu took off but never slid, and then Ryan Jeffers picked up the ball, fired a dart to second, and Correa just kind of quietly and casually caught it, got the tag on Abreu's leg. He never slid, and because of that, the injured down only 2. Flying to left, a base hit down the line past the lunging Bregman. That ball's going to find the corner. Correa is going to glide into second base. He is in standing with a leadoff double.
So now the tying run will come to the plate for Minnesota with nobody out. Got Wallner with a high fastball. That'll bring up Jeffers with one away. Up and in, off the glove of Maldonado, and on to third base goes Correa.
It's a big run right now. 2-run game. There's only 1 out. Twins have to score that run from third.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on the slider. First breaking ball. Jeffers saw. 2 away.
See what Abreu has in the tank. Trying to finish off this inning with Correa waiting at third. Abreu to Castro. Towards second. Altuve is there. Still a 2-run game. Still untouched for the better part of the last 3 months. Brian Abreu.
The 18 season before the deadline. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a curveball. Polanco goes down on strikes for the 3rd time today, and the Twins are down to their final out.
Their final out. Royce Lewis trying to keep the Twins going in game 1. 2-2. He struck him out to finish off game 1. It went from blowout to nail biter to a game 1 Houston win, their 10th consecutive opener victory in the League Division Series. Presley moves up the all-time postseason save charts. Verlander continues his run with the 2nd most postseason wins.
At Truist Park, and Schwarber wraps one into right center field. That is going to be off the wall. Over to make the play is Harris. He'll fire it in, and the Phillies come out banging. A double from Kyle Schwarber, and already pressure on Strider and the Braves. As Turner on the ground, Schwarber takes off, got to play at third, and Arcia's throw is in time.
Base running mistake by Kyle Schwarber. For him to think that he could go second or third on a ground ball to Arcia, big mistake.
Strider, one of the great strikeout pitchers in the game, in the dirt. On his way to second goes Turner. Throw down is late. Something the Phillies have worked on a lot. And Harper on the ground. Arcia was toward the hole, going to take a tough play. Jump throw, not in time. That'll be an infield hit. Phillies quiet down this packed house at Truist Park quickly in this 1st inning.
But now it's Bohm to the plate. The Braves would love a double play or a strikeout by Strider. Ground ball out to second. Ozzie to second. There's one. Orlando to first. Double play! What a start. Good glove work in this play.
Suarez first pitch. He lets it fly. Gets jammed. Stott comes in to make the play. A close play at first.
And it's a called 3rd strike on the inside corner.
Hard to find a year like that you weren't an MVP. That's a lazy little fly ball. And Rojas puts it away. There's a last one came against the Phillies last year, and he strikes out Stott. 7-pitch battle into the cave. High and tight to hit him. Yeah, Real Muto. That scraped his knuckle. There goes Real Muto. Throw down to second base. Belly flop. He's out at second. Great throw from Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy. Man, he just drilled him down there.
2-1 to count to Castellanos. High fly ball in the right center. Going to hang up there. Acuna will make the...
And it's down and in, ball 4. He missed with a fastball there.
Ozuna out in front. There's that curveball.
Stott will settle under it in the grass, and there is out number 1 of this second inning. There goes Albies. Swing at a miss. Throw down to second. The tag not in time. Phillies will look at this, and they will, in fact, challenge this. Because he was called safe on the field, the question is clear and convincing evidence to overturn.
The call on the field is overturned. The runner is out.
That's a big call, and it looked like the right call. It was bang, bang.
Murphy and Realmuto
In now. And Harper draws the walk. And boom! Swings and misses. Down he goes.
Stop the batter. He struck out his first time up. 2 outs, top of the 4th, scoreless game.
Oh, and then Strider throws it away, throws it into the seats.
Now that is an errant throw.
A little bit off the mark.
Now a runner in scoring position on the E1.
Phillies a runner at second, the 0-2 to Stott. And a line drive to left down. Harper got a great jump with 2 outs. Pillar's throw to the plate comes in on a hop. Safe. Harper scores.
An RBI single for Bryson Stott, and the Phillies strike first.
Searching for that number 3 starter. Might have found it as Olsen just shortens up, slaps one into left field, a base hit. And the first hit of the game for Atlanta. Much needed hit for the Braves here with 2 outs in the 4th. Bouncing ball, slow roller. Turner waits back on it. Shovel to second. Close play. He's out. Brian Snitker wants to have a look at it. This will be very interesting here.
Yeah, I think that one's going to be overturned.
Foot's in there.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is safe. Atlanta continues their count.
And that's it. Suarez is out after 3 2/3 innings, pitching beautifully.
I do not think Suarez is real happy, do you?
Rays put 2 on with a single in the fielder's choice. Suarez exits stage right. In comes Hoffman. Here he comes. And he missed with it. And the bases are loaded.
You know, I don't know how this is going to turn out. We're going to find out in a minute. But this has become such a big thing to talk about in the postseason. We saw it in Toronto the other day with Barrios. They pulled him.
He picks up a huge strikeout. Back to the splitter.
Jeff Hoffman works out of a bases loaded, 2 out.
Phillies. Arcia with a base hit to right. Lead man for the Braves in the 5th. Clean single to right field. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. And he slings that one into right center. A bullet. Arcia goes first to third. Rosario, a pinch hit single. And here come the Braves with 1 away in the 5th. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Top of the order. Ronald Acuna. Braves right where they want to be. 1 out in the inning.
On the inside corner at 98, a call, strike 3. And there are 2 outs here in the 5th inning, and that is a huge strikeout.
Just a base hit ties this ball game up.
Braves stranded the bases loaded last inning. And a swing and a miss there, Anthony Dominguez.
First he got Acuna, then he got Riley.
Ball game.
Swinging a hot shot out toward left field. Does it have enough height? It is gone! Into the seating area, the chop house. Bryce Harper's solo home run has just given the Phils a 2-0 lead. Now he throws his fist up in the air to the dugout.
No player has more homers against the Braves than Bryce Harper. It's the team he's homered boss. Ground ball over to Riley. Spins. And a good throw in time for the out. Nice play by Austin Riley. Castellanos is 0 for 3. 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Big fastball. 2 outs. Strikeout number 8. Rojas on the ground. Albies will put him away, and that will do it.
7 very good innings, allowing just 2.
At the top of the order coming up. And a swing and a miss. 98-mile-an-hour gas from A.J. Mentor. That ball's hit sharply to center field, a base hit. Trey Turner with a 1-out single. And a base-stealing threat is aboard with 1 away, and Bryce Harper coming up. And there goes Turner on a delayed steal, and he's in there.
The delayed steal, baby.
And there goes Turner on his way to third base. Throw from the knees. Risky throw. And he goes all the way from first to third. That's big. There's still only 1 out. They claimed they were going to run, and they are running. Harper takes a ball. Now the decision to take Strider out of the game after 7. Only able to get 1 out of A.J. Mentor. Braves looking for a double play ball. Harper goes. A swing and a miss. But it's another stolen base for the Phillies. 3-2, 2 outs. Stott lays off in the dirt.
That will load the bases for the Phillies. The bat in the hands of J.T. Realmuto.
2-2 now. Oh, that's catcher's interference. That is a catcher's interference, and a run's going to score. That'll be an error on Murphy. And now actually Brian Snitker coming out and saying, hey, take a look at it. Might as well.
Murphy knew it right away, too, if you saw. He slammed his glove knowing it.
This is a big call right here.
After review, the call
ball on the field stands.
See Sean Murphy right away slams his. You see him slam it like it was like he knew. The thing I'll go with, you have two catchers down there that both didn't argue. Put it that way. That tells you a lot. I think it's a good observation.
Bouncing ball, gets by the pitcher. Arcia coming in, bare hands, and makes the play. Nicely done by Orlando Arcia, but the Phillies add on. He walks some of his late game weapons early. It's Riley off the end of the bat, base hit. Austin Riley with a single to left field, and now the Braves, a walk and a single, 2 men are on with nobody out in the 8th. Will bring the tying run to the plate. In the air, center field. On the run is Rojas. Acuna and Riley are going to tag. Riley will stop. Acuna to third.
Ozzy's had a really good night. He's been on base 3 times.
Out of the opposition. That is a great play by Turner. Flips to the bag. Throw to first. A double play. Oh my goodness. Wow. Trey Turner. A spectacular play at short.
A remarkable diving stop by Turner on a rocket by Albies, and the Phillies get out of the 8th.
That was a big time play, and a former Brave closer is on to try to nail it down here. Popped him up. Ranging over his start. And makes the play in foul territory. There is out number 1 for Craig Kimbrell. Hot one over to first. And Harper goes to the bag for out number 2. And the Phillies are an out away from snatching game 1. Phillies came in here last year in the division series, won game 1, trying to do the same in back-to-back seasons. On the first pitch, fly ball to left. This should do it. Brandon Marsh coming in. He's got it, and the Philadelphia Phillies take game 1 on the road.
For the season. Off-speed pitch laced into left center field. Outman on the run. Misjudged it, and it pops out of his glove. And here's Marte sprinting for second and diving in.
Well, Bob Outman, who's been outstanding in center field all season long, he's got to have the jitters also, right? First batter up in his first postseason and juggles this ball, not able to hold on to it. Not the start Kershaw's looking for.
And it brings up Corbin Carroll. Carroll is 4 for 7 with 2 home runs against Clayton Kershaw. Ball hit through the middle. Marte around third. He's going to score. And the Diamondbacks, who had to come from behind in both games in Milwaukee, jump in front here at Dodger Stadium.
And their young rookie who's just had one of the finest seasons. Stolen bases, slug, defense. Gets them on the board with a single up the middle.
And now Tommy Pham. Pham is a 10-year veteran with his 7th big league club. Line to left, a base hit. Carroll stops at second. 3 straight hits by the D-backs to open the game off Kershaw.
All the balls hit too, Bob, right on the nose by the Diamondbacks, who have come out and have come out very aggressive against the great Kershaw.
Now Christian Walker, 5 career home runs off Kershaw. His 14th pitch of this inning is driven to deep left, back, way back, and off the wall. 1 run is home as Carroll sprints for the plate, and they'll have second and third with a 2-0 lead. Kershaw is yet to retire a hitter.
Walker was a little out in front of it, but he's so strong, and he's able to hit it even with that topspin against the base of the wall in left field. Before Peralta could get to it, it was a great read by both base runners.
Now Gabriel Moreno, the catcher, conked on the head by the backswing of Bryce Terang of the Brewers in game 1 of that series. High fly ball to deep left field. Forget about it. It's gone. A disastrous start for Clayton Kershaw. Moreno hit only 7 during the regular season. Put a major charge into that one.
And Gabby just hammered that ball. 5 up, 5 runs in. It doesn't get any better than that.
Goodbye. Adios. Sayonara.
5-0 D-backs, and every D-back who has faced Kershaw has delivered a hit, and they've all been hit hard.
Now the batter is Gurriel. Still nobody out.
Hit to short. Rojas has it. There's the first out. Alec Thomas hit just .230, but he had a home run in game 2 in Milwaukee that started the D-backs comeback in that game. And he walks Thomas. And that indicates that Kershaw just is not on his game to walk this guy.
And if you're Dave Roberts and you're taking out one of the kings of the game, you know what your team has done against Merrill Kelly. How far do you let it go?
Evan Longoria celebrating his 38th birthday today. And Longoria slams one toward the gap in left center field, and Outman dives but can't get it. It will go to the wall. Thomas on his way to third and being waved home. It's a double for Longoria. The peg to the plate is late, and it's 6-0 Diamondbacks. Roberts comes to get Kershaw. He's had a rough time before in the postseason. This has to be the worst of all those outings. If a picture tells 1,000 words, maybe 1,000 is insufficient in this case.
Emmett Sheehan on the mound for the Dodgers. His debut, he threw 6 shutout innings against the Giants. They'll need that kind of effort here tonight.
First man he'll face is the switch-hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Sheehan retires the first man he faces.
Great life on his fastball and an excellent changeup for the New York native.
Going through the order the second time right now. See if Marte can drive him in.
Ripped, gloved by Freeman. Terrific play, takes it himself to put a merciful end from the Dodgers' perspective. He bets. Got him looking. Mookie is hopping mad as he turns toward the dugout. Freddie Freeman hit .331 with 29 homers and 102 driven in. Hit hard, gloved by Walker. Gets to his feet and shovels it to Kelly to retire Freeman. Now Will Smith. The Dodger catcher hit .261 with 19 home runs. There's a base hit. Smith rounds first, but down 6, he'll stay there.
Now Muncy stepping in, the cleanup hitter tonight. 8th in the league with 36 home runs. He knocked in 105. The Dodgers, of course, had 4 batters.
Oh, there's a terrific diving snare.
And scored a run in the first.
A high drive to deep right field. This ball is gone, and I mean long gone. The minute it left the bat, you knew there was no way the ballpark would hold that one.
He now's been on base 8 times in 2 games and 2 innings of the postseason.
That's the first thing.
He's got a couple guys on now.
Just grounded to short, number 6 hitter. He made the first out of the ball game.
Here's a line drive, another base hit for the D-backs. Lourdes Gurriel comes through, another run crosses the plate, and it's 8-0.
But now with the bases juiced, and you got Longoria up.
A high fly ball to deep right field. Hayward goes back to the edge of the track to make the catch for Will Smith. Smith lifts one to deep right. Back goes Carroll. Back to the warning track in front of the wall. He's got it. Rojas tags and takes third.
There's Muncy. Line to first in his first at-bat. First and third, 2 out.
Bouncing ball. Walker's got it. Muncy barely gets out of the...
He's in Hayward coming up.
Hayward strikes out. He's 0-2 on the night.
Now here's David Peralta, former Diamondback, who doubled his first and only time up tonight.
Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for...
And has popped to short.
Swinging a high fly ball right field, playable for Carroll, and he will make the catch. And the Dodgers are done in order in the bottom of the 5th.
Find out, round it out.
Once he grounds it to first, should end the inning. Walker will take it to the bag himself, and that'll do it for the Dodgers in the 6th. Merrill Kelly from the 3rd inning retires the last out to right field.
Here's a drive to deep right center field, and it was worth the wait for Alec Thomas. He earned that one, fouled 11 of them off before finding one that was completely to his liking and sending it out of here.
And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Hayward down on strikes. Kelly gets his 5th strikeout.
Terrific outing.
He's been on 5 times in 3 games.
Down the right field line toward the foul pole. Hayward in pursuit, lunging into the stands. And does he come back with the ball? He does not. Home run. Well, the first 3 homers tonight for the D-backs were blasted. This one sliced down the right field line over the low wall just inside the foul pole to make it 11-0. And it's a 4-hit night for Tommy.
He's 1 for 3.
At first, make it. Somebody's going to be at third now. That ball into the corner. Betts around third, heading for the plate. Freeman right behind him. Smith sprinting for third. He's got a triple.
Came on as a pinch hitter.
Little squibber to the right side, gloved by Walker. He shovels it over to Frias, who works a very tidy bottom of the 9th. And that is that, as Kike Hernandez is the last out.
They take a 1-0 series lead in the National League Division Series over the Dodgers.
What a